We hope this orca encounter will help give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Truly are a natural wonder, and all four of our whales will help us show you some of our physical characteristics. The blowhole is perfectly designed for grabbing a quick breath of air from the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes is to their advantage. You might think it's in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. It's actually above the corner of their mouth in the black space, camouflage from thrashing prey. That tall fin on their back is called a dorsal fin. It helps to stabilize them when they swim and to regulate their body temperature. Now you may notice that fin might begin to curve over time. That's because there's no muscle or bone structure inside. Unlike the pectoral flippers, which have 5 bony digits inside, just like the human hand. Now those pectoral flippers are used mostly for steering and stopping while the whale swims. The lobes on either end of their tail are called flukes. This is our killer whale's engine. Orcas can swim up to 30 miles an hour, which is as fast as a speedboat. But they swim the fastest and they use the most energy. When they propel, they are nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and completely out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals, with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at Seaworld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at Seaworld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales also use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral slap at the surface of the water can be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate when they hunt and get a better view of their surroundings. Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Os meninos. Molhar as mochilas. Molhar as mochilas. Molhar as mochilas.
So it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Oh my gosh.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch here at the front of the pool as Nakai shows us a similar movement and behavior. Arctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice and knock unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch as our whales demonstrate a similar wave-making technique, showing off one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Now, you've just seen those waves sloshing right in front of you. But it's hard to imagine how much water is actually displaced until you feel it firsthand. Fortunately, Danny and Joseph have bravely volunteered to feel the power of that killer whale tail and that 55 degrees salt water. Everyone give our volunteers a big round of applause. Here comes Kalia and Makani.
Oh, no.
Here they come. And that way. Awesome job, guys. Everyone give it up for our brave volunteers. That was awesome. I'm glad that you guys got to experience the true power of that killer whale tail. Now we've learned that killer whales live in every part of the ocean. So it makes sense that they eat all types of prey, including other whales. If you look up on the screen, you can see the actual size of a blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, at 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than our killer whale. So how does a whale Makani's size prey on a whale that size in the wild? It's all made possible because killer whales are the ultimate team player.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Oh, man. Hell no. Oh, my gosh, Belle.
Play is an essential part of everyday killer whale life. It's how they teach young whales to hunt and how they practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off this playful behavior, both in the wild and, of course, right here at Seaworld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast to the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. You might see them doing this when riding in the wake of a boat, or even when surfing in an ocean wave. Orcas love to be touched, and they'll often rub their bellies along rocks when they can. Watch Kalia as she demonstrates a similar movement, just like we see whales do in British Columbia. You'll also see whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another.
They coming. They coming. Oh wow, this is beautiful.
Playful behavior does have a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish. But today, it looks like that same tail whip might just be stunning all of you. We interact with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to share trusted relationships and help provide optimal healthcare, research, and
A
quality.
blusa mais linda do Ceará.
All the whales here at Seaworld take part in their own health and well-being. We train husbandry behaviors, which allow us to focus on the whale's health. They'll line their bodies up along the wall, which allow us to take ultrasounds, body scans, and even obtain a blood sample from the vein that runs through their tail. This allows us to get a better picture of the whale's overall health. They'll even slide out onto a scale so we can monitor their weight. We weigh our whales to make sure those young whales are growing properly and the older whales are maintaining a healthy body weight. They'll even allow us to take a breath sample from their blowhole. All of this is possible because of the trusted relationship we built together, day after day, right here at SeaWorld. Now, I would like to slow things down a little bit and introduce all of you to one of our whales. Making her way up right here to the front of the pool, everybody, this is Orchid. She was the very first baby killer whale ever born here at SeaWorld San Diego 33 years ago. She's also one of our smartest whales and also very playful. She loves to keep her trainers on her toes. We challenge our whales to learn something new every day to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help to keep them in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whales' actions and breathing to understand how marine life functions when she changes water sources. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with ground footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutrition and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. Is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Oceanus Orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.